Dynamite here, aka MrBoxer.com, aka Mr. Holla at your motherfucking boy. So Andre Ward versus Sergey Kovalev 2 is going down. Alright, it is the second fight in what was an epic fight in the last fight. A split decision win for Andre Ward, who is now the unified light heavyweight champion of the world. And now we're going into this second fight where it's very split on the on who people think is going to win. A lot of people think that Kovalev won the last fight and he's going to win this fight. A lot of people think Andre Ward won the last fight and now he's going to win this fight. Some people think that Ward won, or Kovalev won the last fight, and now Andre Ward's going to win this fight, okay? Now me, where do I stand in that? For me, I think Ward won the last fight, and he's going to win this fight. In essence, okay? All right, let me explain what I mean, okay? First of all, let me start by saying that a lot of people feel like John David Jackson is going to play somewhat of a role in this fight. Let me just knock that out of the park first. I don't think John David Jackson being there or not being there is going to play any kind of role when it comes to Sergey Kovalev being successful or unsuccessful, okay? I think Jackson was a token. I think he was just there, all right? He was just showing Kovalev little tricks, and Kovalev would adapt the tricks. He would learn what Jackson had to teach him, but then he would learn it and then do whatever the fuck it is that he wanted to do afterwards. I think that Kovalev at this point has learned everything that he thought necessary to learn from Jackson and now has moved on, and I don't think Jackson being there will make any difference when it comes to the fight, okay? So let me just start by saying that, okay? Now, into the other things that I gotta go into this fight. Now, in regards to the last fight, okay, between Ward and Kovalev. Kovalev went into the first fight and he started off the first fight like he starts off all of his other fights, okay? Boxing really well, throwing a lot of power shots and utilizing his power, okay? Kovalev has tremendous power, okay? But to couple that, he also has very, very good boxing skills, okay? So tremendous power with tremendous boxing skills makes Sergey Kovalev a threat, okay? Now, what happened in the Andre Ward fight, okay? Kovalev comes out in the Andre Ward fight, all right, doing what he does best, utilizing his power and boxing skills, and he actually gets Andre Ward on the ground. He actually hurts Ward, okay? Puts him down, okay? Now, here's the part where Kovalev's not used to, because Andre Ward, instead of folding, instead of laying down, instead of quitting, all right, Andre Ward gets up and he decides he's going to fight his motherfucking ass off, okay? So Andre Ward, he gets up almost as if nothing happens and he goes right to work, okay? And the kind of work that Andre Ward puts in, okay, the kind of work that he puts in, it's not regular work, okay? When you go into a fight and you get beat by another fighter, it's one thing, okay? You know, somebody hits you with headshots, maybe they knock you out, or maybe they win, you know, by doing a combination of a bunch of different things. But the kind of work that Andre Ward puts in, Andre Ward is a workman, okay? All right, just to give you an example of a workman, look at Badu Jack, okay? Look at Errol Spence. These guys in the beginning of fights, they don't really do flashy things. They don't really do things that will catch your eye immediately. But they do little things that drag on to the later parts of the fight where they're able to pounce on you. And Andre Ward is that type of fighter. Now, the difference between that kind of beating and the other kind of beating, okay, is that workman beating, it takes the life out of you. It takes the years out of you. It takes your confidence. It takes your soul. Okay, that kind of beating, all right, reduces fighters to regular people. Okay, when you get your ass, your soul snatched from you, all right, by being hit to the body and worked over like that. Okay, because Kovalev controlled that entire first 2 to 3 rounds. So when you allow someone to get up and fight your ass, you know what I mean, and work your ass into a corner and damn near almost knock you out, okay, because that did almost happen. Kovalev almost went to the ground a few times. When you allow someone to do that, it plays a role on everything. It plays a role on you emotionally. It plays a role on you spiritually. It plays a role on you mentally. It plays a role on you in every way known demand, okay? So with that in mind, that first fight leads me to my prediction for this particular fight, okay? Andre Ward will carry that energy. He will carry that energy from the first fight into this fight, okay? He's going to carry that energy. Not only that, but Sergey Kovalev isn't going to be the same fighter he was at the beginning of the first fight. He's now been worked over, okay? He's now been systematically defeated over a course of time, okay? He's now lost his confidence. He's had his soul snatched. I don't believe Sergey Kovalev is the same fighter, okay? And I'll give you an example of this. Do you guys remember Chad Dawson versus Andre Ward? Do you remember how Andre Ward snatched that man's soul? Okay, and after that Andre Ward fight, he was no longer the same fighter. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. That kind of beating plays a role on you. And that's exactly what's going to happen in this fight, okay? The residual damage from the last fight, coupled with Andre Ward, the confidence from the last fight, coupled with the fact that Sergey Kovalev is unable to adjust in any and every situation. He's just not that kind of fighter. He's a skilled fighter. He has a power punching fighter, but he's not a boxing IQ fighter, okay? So you couple all those things together, there's only one result. Andre Ward wins the fight, okay? And I'm going to take the stance, and I don't think anyone's taking this stance. I think Andre Ward is going to stop Sergey Kovalev late, okay? I know people are going to be mad at that shit, but that's what I think is going to happen. I think Andre Ward is going to stop Kovalev late, okay? It's going to shock the shit out of everybody. But just like I mentioned, I think that Sergey Kovalev's soul has been snatched from him. I don't think he's the same fighter. I think he's going to wilt. Okay? Virgil Hunter said that he thinks Kovalev is going to quit. I think the same thing. I think he's going to quit. We're going to see a no mas situation. But that's not my prediction. I predict that Kovalev will get stopped. Okay? Quitting kind of falls into that somewhere, okay? Quit, stopped. The referee will stop it. His coach, someone's going to stop this shit, okay? Because he's not going to be able to take another systematic beatdown like he got in that first fight, okay? So those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. Hit it up in the comment section below. You could also hit me up on Twitter, box capital X or capital X die. You can hit me up on Facebook, box -sign or -sign die. Like the video, subscribe, all that bullshit. But until next time, it's your boy D Dynamite signing out. Holla at your motherfucking boy.